protect yourself for now. I think a snowstorm is coming. Okay. I think a snowstorm is passing over us now. What will be happening is that we're here, okay? Here is Reykjavik, we are here now, and we might move a little bit southern. What happens is that clouds are passing like this with some force, to be honest, and low clouds, and they open up, they construct again, they open up. So what we're gonna do, because we don't want to spend a lot of time inside the bus driving, you know, because we might have clear skies now for the next 5 minutes somewhere, and the northern lights might be active. You see what's happening here? And if we cannot stop for these 3 minutes, the northern lights might not be active after that, or the clouds might come over. So we're gonna camp in a place somewhere that gaps will be passing by. We will see a little bit how things are going here, and the rest of the drivers are all around here. We will know if we need to move somewhere or not, if gaps are coming over. Now we are in the middle of the next cloud that is passing by. If you want to go out, you're welcome to feel a little bit of the snow. Otherwise you can stay here. Do you want me to close these blue lights? No?
It's not a gap time. Okay. I don't need to see.
So the north, the north is that way. If the clouds open up, I'm not sure tonight if we're gonna get northern lights to the north or a little bit above us. If we're getting it above us, what's happening is that they are moving like the sun from the opposite direction. So the sun is going like this, the northern lights are going like this. They're coming here from the east, and they're going to the west. If they are north, they are northeast to northwest, like this. If they are above us, they are coming from the east and they're going to the west. So this area above us and this area is where we want clear skies. If the northern lights are to the north, we want clear skies over there. Okay? Just for you to know, if we have clear skies and you go out for some photos, that's our canvas. Okay? Very good. You didn't like the snow or what?
Chris, I didn't get it. Did you want to wait here and just see if it clears?
Huh? Sorry?
Did you want to wait here a while then and see if the sky clears, or did you want to drive
No,
south?
I don't want it.
No,
but that's what we're gonna do for
Yeah.
now. Yes. We will be staying in a spot, in one spot, and waiting for gaps to pass above us. Right now there's no activity happening.
Yeah.
And actually, there is, if you have this app, Aurora app,
Yeah, I have it.
if you have this app, I don't like this app, but what I like from this one
Yeah.
is that there is webcams here.
Oh, nice.
So if Northern Lights gets active,
Yeah.
it slowly gets active everywhere. Around 11:30 to 12:30, the best part of Northern Lights is above Iceland. Sometimes, for example now, 10:30, we might have Northern Lights in Norway, but we might not have Northern Lights here. So here there is some webcams. Right now this is Finland with clear skies and you see no Northern Lights. Here you will see green Northern Lights happening, and you will not be able to see it with your eyes if you are there. We need very, very strong green in the camera, almost white spots, so we know that we can see it with our eyes. Right now the numbers are that bad that there is no Northern Lights around the planet. But this might change. This is Iceland. You see these gaps we're waiting for, they're moving like this. This can change at any moment. Sudden changes to the forecast can give us bursts of Northern Lights, and better numbers of course can give us Northern Lights. We can only hope from now on. Yeah? Is your friend outside? Don't get lost out there, yeah? Don't get lost.
Crazy out there.
Northern Lights with a snowstorm, that's new.
大胡子，
哦，
他这个司机蛮专业的。
然后看那个朋友，一直知道
他说，
所以我上来。
我刚才看到我用号的时候，我是不需要费。
他说就是现在云层是怎么样啊？等一下会怎么样？啊，大概机关等一下会从哪里过啊？你们怎么拍？那叫我们先等一下，因为现在天气不好。可是他说等一下云过了，机会很大。然后我从上车他讲到现在，差不多20分钟，他都没有停过。然后他就要解释什么叫极光，他是为什么会看得到，怎么样。然后它为什么产生，它有什么颜色，然后它为什么会出现，然后大概哪里可以看得到啊，怎么样。然后他有说啊，他们这个冬天是暖冬，几乎都没有暴风雪，是这几天才开始这样，太变态，你知道吗？他说他们这个冬天几乎都没有下雪。
芬兰能看到。
So let me correct myself. We're expecting the storm, KP 6 and maybe KP of 7 moments. That means KP of 7 that we can see the northern lights here also to our south tonight, and this will continue to KP 4-5 tomorrow, and we were expecting that to start at 3 o'clock afternoon, between 3 and 6, and it hasn't started yet, and at least for the next hour, the next 63 minutes. We are supposed to be back in Reykjavik at 1:30, so until 12:30, between 12:50, depending where we are, we can be waiting for them. So we have 2 hours for that to change. Yeah, this is what we want, because with the conditions that we have now, even if Northern Lights gets a little bit active, they will not be active enough for you to see them.
I think I might see something in Finland.
Huh?
Might be something in Finland.
Yeah, nice. That's a nice little thing there. Let me see. Oh, that's actually not that low. Usually, when you see here something good happening, this will arrive here after 20 minutes. Let me send that to the guides. Let me see.
Raining now.
So look at Finland right now. You see this line? This is not visible yet. So when we see that kind of lights in the camera here, they're starting to get visible. They might be gray on the eye, that kind of lights. But at least we see that there is some movement. That's just a good indicator, nothing more. Yeah? This is inside the Arctic Circle. Levy. Yeah.
Yes. I was gonna ask you when you went out there, were there any cats scattered above it? Alright. You got hurt a bit. On the tour, so try to see Florida lights.
I think some gaps will start passing by. There is a small gap, but it seems like more of them are coming.
saying something different. My plan is saying north is this way. That's not good. Which way is north for you? Yeah, same. Actually, you okay? No, I guess my phone is special. Because my phone says north.
A huge gap is coming over, people. There is a huge gap coming over. We can see plenty of stars. Welcome to Iceland. In a little bit we might have a snowstorm.
我睡着了，雨好像停了啦，所以他说现在可以下去看。哎呦，天气这么好，昨天都是雨天。我用相机拍拍看。 好冷哦。
And also we're expecting them that side, somewhere over there. That side is also for the moon. It's just to check what's coming over there. Look how fast they're going. Look at the clouds. Look how fast they're going.
I think it was your teacher.
借光。
他等拍到我那个后方10秒，我就追逐。
外面真的好冷。像这个就比昨天那个专业，他们就有那个分析。
Odds come back over so quick.
现在快11点了。现在都是云。 下面巡视。
Drove to like a lighthouse all the way up the river.
不是，
We went to one spot and then we didn't see anything. And then we drove like a minute away. And then I was in the bus cold. And then I was like, oh my god, there's a water. We all spilled out. And then we were there for a while. We were just playing around. Yeah. Mostly right now. Yeah. And you can see a lot better on your camera than you can with your eyes.
加油，极光，你要加油！我要看到你，我要看到你们的声音。
I just remembered the fun fact I was telling the other guy. I will also tell you. Have you ever someone stopped a friend of yours with a car and you had a small chat and, when they were about to leave you did the car like this? You do that, right? Do you know why? This is a gene memory of ours. This is kind of very old. The reason we do that when someone is leaving to the car is because we used to do that with the horses. We used to do like that with the horses so they can start. And this is why we do it. How fun is that? Yeah, I just found it funny and I thought to tell you. A blizzard is coming over. Yeah, and the gap after that. You see that dark area over there? This is nice. This is the first time that I see the chat. You know, at this point here, 7 different people wrote in the last 10 minutes, and everyone is like, good opening. They are 10 minutes over there. After 5 minutes, they have an overcast. Before that, someone from there had an overcast, and after a little bit, they had a nice opening. This is what's happening now. And this is now in Finland. Things are getting a little bit better maybe. Let me see the forecast. Yeah, so now this is what we are waiting for. You see that drop here? That's in 50 minutes. You see that drop to the red? This is the magnetic field starting to open up. Now charged particles will get inside the atmosphere. New of them, so we will have energy to consume. Slowly this will rise now because energy is building up, and moments of release is northern lights. This is how it happens. Some good indicators for now.
交给专业。
As I told you, this is a patience game. Welcome. believe came from.
It almost looks like the opening where it almost looks like oh, that's a moon. Do you see that? Is it an opening? Do you see something? It might just be an opening in the clouds. What is it? It's a cloud opening. Oh, it's cool.
在这个世界里面都会帮你注意，所以我就耐心等。刚刚下雨，现在天气又变得很好。
headings in the country, right? Because they're further north.
Yes.
So the storm might
And
be.
then there's also one south,
Yeah.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But
Very strange. Yeah.
that's
You wouldn't see this.
very small.
Yeah.
This is not
This is
visible
a
with the
bill.
eyes.
Yeah.
This is visible with the eyes, not all of it, but it is.
Yeah.
But this looks nice.
Yeah.
Being south.
KP is still fairly low, but it's like for some of the stuff.
The thing is that at this time of the year,
Yeah.
when we have KP of 3, usually it's up there. KP of 2 is down there.
Yeah.
At this time of the year, KP 2 is up there,
Yeah.
KP 3 is a little bit higher.
Yeah.
We're closer to the magnetic pole,
Yeah.
so KP is not gonna make a problem.
But KP1, I guess, is not.
KP1 is too low, but
Yeah.
what happens,
Freaking strange, huh?
these apps, for example, we have KP1,
Yeah.
these apps, they're summing up the KP around the planet.
Right. Yeah.
So we might have KP of 1, but in the place that the northern lights is the main part of them there, they might have KP of 2 to 3, but the whole KP is 1.
Yeah, coverage. Yeah.
So here now, in a little bit we will probably get some camera lights, I suppose. If it opens up a little bit more.
Having a hole inside.
That's the moon doing that. Which is pretty happy.
Oh, I was a computer scientist. Yeah, I just like data.
Yeah. You're a computer scientist.
And you studied.
I was studying physics,
Yeah.
but I left Greece before I finished my degree. I didn't have a bachelor. I had 1 more year.
Yeah. Your first one.
They made it tough.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say? Now the world is in a way.
What really good.
That's silly enough. Yeah. safe or something.
But if they're under cloud cover, but if they spot something, I'll let you know as well. Oh, this is looking good on the map. Right on the line, right?
Oh, don't the thing. This is your kind of stuff. Trying to make trying to make everything.
Give me the algorithm. I don't think it has a neat algorithm.
相信专业吧。
5月世界杯，意大利已经连续3进入5个世界杯。意大利他已经连续无缘3届世界杯，太厉害了！他妈的被波黑淘汰了。
世界杯足球是
人家只需要一个球国反转，反不了。他这都进不了吗？球国，球赢。
加油！
来个球国吧！我操，沉默。怎么能叫无缘？ 上半年我准备买着欧洲杯冠军，但是世界杯打进了。
这个开驾照的问题。
hear me? Just so you do not sleep. Let me throw you some stories. What do you say? Let's say that you're here at the North Pole 5,000 years ago, I don't know. And at some point one night you go outside of your little cave, right? And you see green light in the sky, just standing there, or maybe moving. What do you do? Probably some of you will get excited, some of you will get completely terrified. You will all try to explain what is this thing in the sky. And this what was happening for years and years, and nowadays we have some stories to say. At least we got the scientific approach of what phenomena are, oxygen and nitrogen emitted light because of the collision of charged particles coming from the sun. We'll tell you now some more explanations. Not explanations, or if you want, you can. Let's start from China. In China, I like to start from China when I say these stories because it's the only story I can understand, some logic behind it, and I will tell you why. So in China, people used to believe that the polar lights are the flames of the good and the bad dragon fighting above the earth. That's nice. What I mean when I say I can understand some logic behind it, I have never seen a dragon. I mean that there was one night, September 2024, there was one night that we had a KP of 9. It was an extreme solar storm happening and I was not working that night. So what else to do? Your job again. I took my friends for a tour. I was like, okay, there is a nice solar storm, let's go out. And I drove them into a very busy place. And what I realized was that, you know, when we have a KP of 9 night, we can see the whole pillar of the lights. 300 kilometers to them, 150 kilometers of green, 150 kilometers of red. So what was happening is that you're always in a small angle of the lights. So the colors seems like they're teaming up. And what I realized was that most of the people around me, 2024, after Christ, most of the people were speaking about which color is winning. So I can find some logic to the good and the bad dragon fighting above the earth, right? From the other side of the planet now, Inuit people, they used to believe that strong northern lights in the sky, maybe dancing northern lights, are dead relatives showing off their presence. That's a completely different approach, if you ask me. Scandinavia side, the coastline of Scandinavia. There we have this very trending mythology nowadays, with the Vikings transferring the warriors to the Valhalla and the bridge between the land of gods and the land of humans.
手机在掉。
But who knows what was happening in the mainland of Sweden? Things were getting a little bit different over there. In the mainland of Sweden, people used to afraid the lights. And when I say afraid, I mean if they were about to go out at night, they were carrying knives with them to protect themselves from the northern lights. I'm not sure if you can protect yourselves from the northern lights with a knife, but this is what they were doing. And not just that, they were also forbidding clapping and whistling because they thought that these sounds are making the northern lights more aggressive. And now we are in Iceland, right? We have different stories over here. We say that if we see a great show of northern lights after the winter, then we will have snow again. This is a joke for me. After 4 years in this country, I've seen the first day of summer 4 times. It was snowing all of them. I don't think we need the northern lights to tell us the forecast. We also say here that if we see red northern lights, this is a bad omen. If you see any red northern lights, you don't have to tell me, I'm your driver. And then we have 2 pregnancy connections, a good one and a bad one. I will start with a good one. We say that if a kid is born under the northern lights, then this kid will be all fortunate, all happy, all lucky, and all the good things you can imagine. And this is actually the reason that most of the elders, the living elders in Iceland, they're mostly born in the winter time. And this is happening because until a few years ago, people were planning their kids for the winter time just for this small chance to give birth under the northern lights. Because as I told you, we cannot see northern lights in the summertime. But everything comes with a cost, right? And if we have any pregnant women in the bus, please hear me out. We say here in Iceland that if a pregnant woman looks straight with her eyes at the northern lights, then the kid will definitely become cross-eyed. If you don't want to see the northern lights anymore, you can see them through my camera. I don't think it counts. So people, what I see here now happening is that another gap is coming over. The previous gap hasn't left completely yet. Things are looking the same in the sky. The northern lights forecast starts to get a little bit better and better, I would say. Not something strong yet, but at least looks better. We still have time. I must say that I might start getting some hopes now. As I see the magnetic field, it feels like the mass ejection that is supposed to arrive here start disturbing the magnetic field. So our possibilities will gradually start growing. Good luck again.
first sightings.
Ah. I thought you want to go out.
No, you're right.
月亮除了
Understand. Take some out some out before that. And I'm trying to remember now this situation over here. This is starting. And this is starting disturbing the magnetic field. It's happening slowly.
They're seeing something outside the cell phone.
This is Tesla. This is just after Tesla, like 5 days there. There is a huge gap coming. Yeah, the event is almost here. So now for us, we need that. We need that to be below -3 for at least 15 minutes, let's say. Or if it reaches -5 and below, then we're expecting a show. Then we're expecting a show. And now the skies are getting good. Good enough. I mean, the moon is, but we cannot change the moon. So things now are getting much better than before. We're almost getting there. This is gonna be our first try. This is gonna be our last try. The magnetometer is in dorm, so I'm going to get crazy. It's another. I'm using this one for the webcams. And then I'm using Emerald Skies for the right now pulses. Space Weather Lab and Glendale Lab for more general information. Glendale more for forecasts, because what we have here, we have this thing. This is a substorm expansion at the moment. When this is going downfall, energy is being released. When it's going up, it's getting recovered. So even if everything looks proper, if it goes upwards, it's getting back. So we don't see anything. And then we have this one. We can see the coronal mass ejections and the long range forecast, which is according to the coronal holes 4 days before that is happening right now, and 27, which is previous rotation of the sun. And then we see what will be happening probably next days. And then I'm using Space Weather Lab for most information. This is instantly from the satellite. You see, this is beautiful. This is first. Let's hope that this will expand a little bit higher.
手机才掉。这一片已经没有那个云了，所以极光机也很大。现在才11点而已，12点，所以还好，没有机会。
The solar activity, the solar flares settled down. You mostly do the Northern Lights tours, or you do all kinds of...
Sorry?
You mostly do the Northern Lights tours, or you also
Yes.
do the ones?
I'm mostly doing Northern Lights tours. I do some day tours, but usually I don't like them. I'm used to drive at night now, so
addicted.
Huh?
You get a little bit addicted.
Yes. Sometimes I'm looking for them back in Greece. You know, I go back usually 3 months in the summertime, and we don't have any kind of nighttime when I'm living here. And I go back in Greece, and at some point it's nighttime and everything is dark. And as I'm walking, or if I'm doing something, my eye catches something, and I think it's not the light. So I'm telling you.
Really hope. So I lived in Sweden for a long time, not the north, the middle. Not once did I see them. And I lived
Really?
in a city. I live in a freaking city, even if they're there, you don't see them.
Yeah, I mean, Reykjavik is not that much of a big city.
No, but it's not.
And look how much light pollution we have. I mean, this is from the clouds now, the low clouds and the snow, but still,
Yeah, but that reflection is not coming just from the moon. Let's put it like this.
we cannot understand the light pollution of Reykjavik today because the moon has changed the sky. You know, we don't have dark skies anymore. This is really good. That snowfall was at the city like 5 minutes ago. You know what's weird? We don't get any lightnings here.
No, those feel like storms.
The layers of the atmosphere are smaller, so there is not that much voltage happening for a lightning to happen. We
In
get
Greece
like
you get it a lot, no?
Huh?
I mean, in Greece basically, if it rains, you have also like,
there is some weeks of August,
yeah.
not always stable, not the same weeks, but thunderstorms are passing by, and for a week we have every day 20,000 lightnings in the country happening non-stop. It's crazy. And it's amazing. It's one of the two things that I'm missing that much.
The lightning here is sure.
The lightnings and the trees. That's the things I'm missing. Of
What's the other
course,
ones,
of course the food, but the trees. We don't have trees here. I grew up with trees, so I miss the trees a little bit. There is some trees nice, but also
Where are you then from Greece? Are you from like Corfu or island?
close to Corfu.
Yeah.
I'm northwest of the mountains.
But on the mainland?
Yes, it's the biggest city close to Corfu. So this is Corfu, and I am from here. It's a city with a lake and a castle. It's a nice place. And that's the city over there.
Yeah,
It's,
to Athens and Thessaloniki, okay, you have some olive trees, but I don't count it like, yeah,
It's different.
so the only place I saw some amount of trees was in
And
that
actually,
part.
that city is the most rainy city in Europe. It's a little bit more rainy than London. It's nice. Athens, I hate Athens. It's a chaotic place, dirty.
You have to like big cities. I don't like them either, but some people like them.
I think as the time passes by, we will stop. We will stop that movement to the big cities. They don't work for us.
We work for them.
Huh?
We work for them.
Yeah. We
That's the
do
way it
all we
works.
do. Now we go to see if the other bus is leaving.
Yeah, I know. It's very great moon too. So. Surprisingly, like it was stormy, but it like cleared up pretty good for us to be able to see. I know, exactly. You never know. You're walking around today.
is leaving now towards Blanchot. And what I was thinking is that towards you is so dark. Is there another opening coming on? I'm at Aurora is after the... Yeah. Okay. Okay, we need this another one because if there is any chances it will be in a little bit in the next and then I will just let you know.
kayak is better. They were planning on heading back to Ricksham.
Already?
I talked to Kumi, the smaller one. He's going to.
The smaller in age, not in height.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. He's planning on starting moving towards the city at 0:30.
Yeah, but where is he?
He is somewhere close to Bogan.
Why do you
He thought that yeah, you see he said the level is dropping. Austin said that she had seen something to the west.
It was 1 to 2 all this time. No. 3 to 3 right now. It's high enough.
Yeah, it's high enough.
You wanna go earlier? Just pass me the camera. I will start the drop of 1:30. That's the thing says.
No, it's okay. I will also wait.
I mean, there is plenty of times that I'm leaving earlier, but it's times that I'm sure that nothing is gonna happen. And I leave earlier, and then I check the phone to see if anyone saw the lights. Tonight is one of these days that I think if I leave, tonight is one of these days that I think that if I leave earlier, I will check the message and I will see some of the lights.
Hi. Very cold.
Cold? Come on, we're in Iceland, it's not cold. If you want it to be warm, you go to Spain. Not here.
Where are you from?
I'm from
Greece.
Where are you from? Are you from Italy? Yeah. Now we have all three in the company. We said Spain.
You are
No,
local. For you, the power
What does it mean?
No, we're not sure. But
You're never sure with another line. You're never sure.
we are the B-Zeta level needs to drop below zero for some 25-30 minutes. Okay. That is what we need. So there is a positive. Once you turn the Q3 or moderate. It's 5.
1 to 10?
Yeah.
It's 3 to 7.
Okay.
3 to 7. It might be
The
3.
wind of 3 to 7.
It might be 3. That means it might be 7. You might get amazing auroras in 1 hour from now.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything to do tomorrow morning, just stay below clear skies.
I guess you guys got a glass of wine?
No.
But you guys are driving, so...
We're driving,
You guys are driving, yeah. Well,
Thank you. Next time, thank you.
Oh,
Enjoy.
this is why you're offering it, because you know that we're driving. I'm messing with you.
we're not driving.
No, we have a rule when we're summoned to the one that is driving is not drinking at that time.
While he's driving.
While he's driving.
Yeah.
That is the rule.
That is the rule. You know, In Greece, the only thing you need to do in order to have few beers and drive is to be kind enough to the policeman when they stop you. Kind enough. But here in Iceland, it's a no here. I've never had a beer drive.
No.
It's so strict.
Yeah, I know. My then girlfriend, he decided to drive home after too many white classes and the police picked her up. She had to take the driver's license again after 2 years of no driving.
This is nothing worse. No.
She had to sit down with 17-year-old kids
You think? And probably 200 people that they also lost it like this.
It was a walk of shame.
This is a walk of shame. Let me take a photo of the. Why is this making it that hard tonight? You see now the peak of the active period will be very late. 1:20.
Now she told me that she had seen some light
Where?
very down by the sea level. I think she is just seeing things. I told her on the phone, you are seeing.
It's not that time of the year. For Iceland, this is October, right?
Well, I'm glad the driver is not drinking because when I was talking to them earlier, I could just smell the
perfume.
alcohol from the car.
The perfume. When I came here, after a few months, someone told me, how does Icelandic people seem to you? And the first thing that came to my head was, oh, you're like the Balkans of Scandinavia, you know, you're like the southern people of Scandinavia. You have zero similarities with the whole Scandinavians who are like this. And not even laughing. This is southern people.
Yeah, I know. When you talk to people from Sweden, okay, let's do this in week number 37. What is week number 37?
Crazy.
What do you mean?
Crazy. Do you have time for a beer? Yes, in 4 weeks. No, here in Iceland you can arrange a beer every morning for the afternoon, and you can cancel it also at the evening after you were supposed to be there. Okay, you know, this gap is lovely. This gap is lovely, and we have 20 more minutes. The gap. The downfall is now. We have a stroke up and a stroke down again. No, this came late. This came late. This is probably another light tour there. You see that ship? Just arrived there. What time is in Norway right now? Like it's 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Who is there? Are they partying or what?
But the guys are sending photos from Norway, right? 2 hours ago. Hardly was sending.
Look at that. Who's out tonight? Noemi Martin from Spain. They saw Aurora 4 minutes ago. Yes. Okay. I'm sure about it.
So wait a little bit now.
Yeah, yeah. disturbances, normal
just went up to her and was like, yo, it's really cool. We just gotta go. So she's like, yeah, what is that? So I emailed her. She responded all the emails. She was looking. Yeah, but I don't like one day before I come in.
Hey, I think either this is the time. What do you say? Okay. Okay. Where do you think we can U-turn this? Where do you think we can turn the vehicle? Yes, but where do you think we can space turn the bus? Yeah, I think we can take care of it.
I'm so mad. I should have checked that.
Yeah. Okay,
We're not doing that.
let's give it 5 minutes.
I'm gonna put you on the list.
Okay.
You never went to this one back.
You're not allowed to talk about this. See how you said that? You don't got yours either.
I know, I'm so upset.
You got that close.
I'm so upset. I just got another one.
I gave you a book too that had before the one I bought on him. The bunch of down there and told his kids. So one of the girls was running and then some specializing in top of that. And then they went to go to college. They said someone was
Good opening.
It's a good opening all night.
And she's like, oh, this is a box. It's really cool. Has a look very strong in Atlanta. Something like that. It's a really
That is changed. I can see a bus, a super speed bus from here.
You see now what it says? The peak will go 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's getting later and later. Yeah, I say we drive it. Yeah, we call it a day. Okay, I'm not gonna shout so I don't wake up everyone. but at this point, we're cancelling it. It was supposed to be a peak of activity at 1 o'clock, 1 something. Now it moved to 2 o'clock, so there is no point of waiting for it anymore. I will wake you up when we're back in Reykjavik, and I will explain you how to reschedule, okay? And yeah, I will drop you off the same spots I picked you up. If someone wants to be dropped off somewhere else, you can tell me now.
Can I say a question?
Yeah.
You were supposed to be on the boat tour.
Sorry.
You were supposed to be on the boat tour, but that got canceled. So they're offering this tour. Would you have the opportunity to reschedule with this tour?
Go to the other schedule, you know?
No, they canceled.
Yeah, but until this is here.
Yes, they said once we cancel that, we can't go back and do the boat again.
Do you know if the boat tour had also the reschedule thing?
No, the only option was to take your tour.
Okay, so this tour is called Magical Auroras. It's Northern Lights in the minibus. And if you don't see lights, we get rescheduled. I don't know if that applies to the boat tour, but the tour you got has a reschedule. So you call the company and you ask for a reschedule.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
So we drive back, people. I will talk to you when we're almost at Reykjavik, or before the first drop off. Hello everyone. This is your time to wake up slowly. We're back in Reykjavik and I'm about to start the drop-offs in a minute. I will start from bus stop 12. So at this point, as I told you earlier, we cancelled the tour. That means that no northern lights for us to see. That means you can reschedule, you can send an email or call the company whatever day you want for the next 3 years. The ticket is valid for 3 years. You can call or send an email to get your reschedule. And thank you for the night. I hope at least you learned a few things, because we didn't see the northern lights, but at least you learned a few stuff, and I really hope you have better luck next time. If you're leaving tomorrow, or if you have more days in front of you, have a nice time either way. And that's all for me. We will start the drop-offs just a few seconds. Thank you.
Good night, thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
等我一下，要不然先关播好了，因为那个。